Good morning. Welcome to my thrifted home. My name is Dusti. Today we're going to an estate sale, and it's put on by Carolina Let's Get Organized. Of course, that's why we're up at the crack of dawn. They love their early sales, but they're always the best sales. They always find the best stuff. So hopefully we'll see Big Hair Sheila. I've heard a lot of you really enjoy her, and I do too, to be honest. The sales are just not the same when she's not there, because she brings a bit of joy and drama, and you just never know what kind of adventure you're going to get when she's there, because she's got some stories, and it's awesome. And I'm hoping to see Darlene and Gary, and maybe even Rebecca. Who knows? Who knows who will be there. I'm curious also to see, because I'll get there about 6:30 and it doesn't start till 8, so an hour and a half before it starts. I'm curious to see who all's already there. I'm praying I'm not too deep in the line so I can make it into the first go around. Yeah, so Carolina, let's get organized. Let's go. Wanted to share some of the view with you. I just love North Carolina so much. I love all the trees and the pines and the mountains on one side, beach on the other. It's just amazing and beautiful. I had to share.
I don't care how far, I won't stop trying.
Good morning.
Be right where you are.
Nice big estate. $800-some thousand house. And 2 outbuildings. So, lots of stuff today. Well, goodness, some people forget their home training when they go to these estate sales. I saw Darlene today and Gary, and there's a couple other people I recognize, but I don't know their names. No Big Hair Sheila or Wayne, which was a little bit sad, because I always enjoy the energy she brings to an estate sale, because she brings some energy for sure. But it was great visiting with Darlene. I'm glad they came back. She was telling me last week at the estate sales that she went to, she was kind of ready to say no more, because she had some stuff she wanted to get right in front of her while she was looking at something else, and people were just kind of snaking their hands in there trying to take her stuff. And she was telling them, hey, no, I'm going to buy that. And it's like, And then just now, the one I was leaving, it was on a 20-acre estate. You saw pictures. It's a nice big area, a beautiful, beautiful home. Large lot. But the house was, the driveway was probably easy a city block long. A nice big driveway, but it was really only, room for a single car. So when people are coming in and you're trying to go out, you kind of almost have to drive partway on the grass to get over so they have space to come in. And I was trying to do that and be over and get out, and then I got up to the turn, and the turn is to go onto a highway that speed limit's 55. And so it's kind of a challenge to get onto the 2-lane highway with traffic so fast and the driveway so narrow. And someone came up on my right and they wanted into the estate sale, but instead of stopping there, even though, it was going to cause some traffic to stop behind them and allow me to turn and get out. Nope, they were determined they're coming in no matter what, so they kind of pushed me over. So then I tried to go out and around them, and of course oncoming traffic, somebody's honking at me because they're having a fit because they had to slow down so they didn't hit me. But it's like, well, if the other lady hadn't been so, hanged and determined to get into the driveway right this second, it's like, well, if you were so determined to be there because you wanted stuff, you should have been there earlier. Instead of coming at, an hour later and then pushing people off the road to get in. People forget their kindness, and kindness goes a long ways. So, But had a nice visit with Darlene this morning and a couple other ladies. There was a lady standing right next to me that she had a black leather cap on. She looked so snappy and sharp and just sweet as can be. And then the other couple standing behind me, they're from New Jersey, moved down here to be next to their daughter, moved their mom down. And boy, she's acclimated. She's learned what snakes to avoid. She's doing better than me. She gardens, she cans. I mean, I need to catch up with these people. They're all doing such pioneer homestead and stuff. I feel like I'm falling behind. All I can really do is sourdough bread. We do have above ground garden. It's not much. It'll just do a little extra something, but I need to learn to can. I need to make that my goal this summer, is learning to can. The pressure cooking can makes me a little nervous, so I might be having to do some binging on some YouTube channels and just bite the bullet and do it. But anyway, if any of you all have canned, whether it's pressure canning or water bath, got any tips or what not to do, please drop them in the comments and warn me. So, or any channels that you've seen good videos on how to do it, good information, please let me know. It's kind of bumpy road. Sorry about that. We need to update some of our roads here in Fayetteville. So, anyway, when we get home, we'll have the haul. Thanks for joining me so far. Stay tuned for the haul and some decorating. Hi friends, welcome back from our little trip, ready for the haul. So I'm going to show you my exciting thing. I have to say, well, I don't know, I've got a few favorites today, so this is one of my favorites. It reminds me of something Aunt Penny had, and I just basically want to be Aunt Penny because I love her style. Her and Kayla, they have the best style. Check out Little Kabajukin, because if you like anything I like, you would love their stuff. They are great decorators, great junkers, lover of Jesus, and so funny, and it's just a welcoming channel. So anyway, because I want to be like Aunt Penny, I found this. Look at this. And yes, it is cement. It is heavy. It's going on my front porch. Had to clean the dirt out of it. And then you know how I love my spoons. So I found this one, but what is really cool about this one, so hopefully you can see, maybe you can see in the bowl too, but it's two-sided. There's two different images. The back image says Buffalo, 391 feet high, electric tower. And then on the front, in the spoon, it says electric tower, but then it's got a Indian head and Niagara's 1901 Pan Am on the front. So it's two-sided. It's impressed with two images, front and back. So I just picked it up because I liked the front side. I didn't even realize the back side was different, so that's a cool bonus. Then I've got my awesome butter knife. And I love when they have this patina and show their age. A little, is it a seafood fork? Like for picking up shrimp, like a shrimp fork. And then another butter knife. And that one is marked, let's see. Can't quite read it. N.M. Rogers, something, Roberts. I don't know, that one's a little bit harder to read, but it does have a mark on it. This one, that fork is Rockford. And then the other one is R.C. Co. But this one's got a nice long name on it, but for the life of me, my eyesight's not that great. So anyway, got myself more silverware. And then I've really been into strawberries lately. So I got this strawberry plate. I love it. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know where it's going, but I love it. I could put a plate hanger on it and hang it, but I'm just not sure. Kind of want to hang it in the kitchen just because I think it's so much fun and I love it. But I'll have to ponder where it's going. But it's going somewhere because I just think it's amazing. And then this one is going in my shop. Thought it was a fun leaf plate. It is marked on the back, Home Stoneware, China. So it's probably a newer piece. But I thought it's great for boho style, like my daughter. You know, you could put a candle in here. You could put some of those decorator balls. You could just set a little plant on top of it. It's got great detailing, and you can see it's a large size. Then this is also for my shop. It's marked Made in India. I thought it would be cute with a little succulent in it. Or maybe if you have some other little decorative things you want to put inside. But it's a nice brass little basket. And then this is for my shop. And I got it just because I thought it was so interesting. It's a sugar bowl, and it's got like a metallic glaze. And on the bottom it's marked Busher Weiden. So if you're familiar with that at all, there was no creamer, just a little sugar. But it's really cute. So hopefully somebody would like that. And then this is also for my shop. So if you've got a nice candle holder, something about it kind of says Bridgerton to me, like a crown. And yes, I am a Bridgerton lover. So then I got these 2 little brass candlestick holders. Nice little rings, and marked Made in India on one of them. So those are going in my shop if you'd like some brass candle holders. Then this little guy is for myself, and it just has a mark on it, 825. So there's the bottom. I don't know if you can see the 825, but is it a sheep or a goat? What do you think? Sheep or goat? But I thought I would use him at Easter time. I like his detailing and markings. Some of his paint's a little peeled off, but I like that about him. He's seen some wear like me. Then this reminds me of home interiors. My mom used to collect this stuff. So I'm gonna put this in my shop. I thought it would be super fun for, if you're into a boho look. You could hang it on the wall. It does have a hook, but it would also be neat like this with a candle in the center, just sitting on a table. So that's gonna go in my shop. And then this is for my shop. It is marked on the bottom. It looks like Thusa, but it's a kneeling angel with a candle. She looks like she's in prayer. Look at the detailing, the gold on the wings and on her hair and then her face. I think she's absolutely beautiful. Part of me wants to keep her, but I do not need more Christmas decor. But she is beautiful. Tempting. And then I bought 3 of these, and I'll insert a picture here. What I'm doing with them, but they're candy molds. So this one has like pumpkins and turkeys on it, and then this one is little ducks in a shell, and this is Santa. But I insert a picture. I spray them and make them look like rusted metal. So they won't look like this when they're done. And when I get them all painted, they'll go in my shop as well. Then I was not trying to buy more frames, but when they're so inexpensive and unique, I love them. So I bought this one, and it's very heavy, which also sold me on it because I love all the detailing and then how heavy and well made it is. I don't know that I can hang it. It's got a stand, but that's fine. I have to find a use for it. Then I bought another vintage metal one, but I like the little feet on the bottom. And I love the detailing of these old metal frames. It does have a hook, so instead of standing, I could hang it. But I love the I love the detailing on these little frames. And they're not cheap to buy. Then I bought this one. It's actually for a project that I'm doing that I will give away, but it will be perfect for that project. Then I had to buy a couple of cookbooks. This one, the Carolina Collection. It looks like 1978. But I love these old cookbooks. And then this is from the Junior League of Fayetteville, North Carolina. So it's got all those wonderful old recipes in it. I just think I love it. Chocolate cup cookies. Almond shortbread cookies. Yes, please. Praline brownies. Oh my gosh. chocolate covered butter cookies. I see some baking in my future. And then the last one was Cook's Corner, the Fayetteville Observer, so another local cookbook, which I absolutely love local cookbooks. And let's see, this one have a date. Looks like 2006. So, got some wonderful contributed recipes. Cranberry orange bread. Emmy's Hungarian goulash. Aunt Ada's black walnut coffee pudding. Look at pictures. Pictures are always good. Pistachio chocolate chip pie. So I have a couple more cookbooks, even though I try to weed them out. But anyway, that's my haul. How about a Bible verse today? There we go. So now we have a new Bible verse of the week. So I shall save you, and you shall be a blessing. Zechariah 8:13. That's pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but I would like to be a blessing. I'd like to be a blessing to my family, to my husband, to my friends, to you. And in some ways, that's the best way to be a blessing, is when we're saved by God, because He makes us better people. So, and you know what? You all, every time you watch, every time you comment, you all are a blessing to me. Even though there's been a couple of people who've left somewhat negative comments because they don't like my Big Hair Sheila stories. But you know what? You're still a blessing, because you teach me things and you help me to learn, and I still appreciate it. So everybody can be a blessing, and we all have stories to tell. Just like that's why I love all this stuff. I love all this vintage stuff, because there's stories there. So stay tuned for some decorating. And thanks for watching me and joining me on all the different drama that happens at estate sales. Okay, as you probably know, I already have this tray full of spoons. And I love them all so much. But now with the new added silverware, I think I needed a new tray. So I brought out another tray I have that I know it's tarnished and old, but look at the detailing. So then I put some of my favorite ones in here, including the new one. But I love the little salt cellar spoons and all the detailing. And the new butter knives are back here, and forks. So, yeah. Lexi May, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, meh. The window's open, so she could be outside, but nope, she can be inside because she's a doorknob. Here's where I added the cookbooks. There's a new one, and there's a new one. My husband likes to collect cookbooks like I do. This one is my mom's, and this one is my mom's. She actually made it, like, I don't know where this came from, but she put it in here. It's kind of falling apart. Old cookbook. But look at that, old magazines of kitchens that she thought was neat, so she cut them out and glued them in. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then that's her handwriting. She'd written in some recipes. And cut some out of newspapers. I just love it. It's old and decrepit, but I don't care. Knowing that these things meant something to her and she put them in here, it means so much to me. So, and I don't remember this one as a kid growing up, but I do remember this one. Oops, not this. This was actually from my grandma's Methodist church old cookbook. So, and I don't know how old it is, but so save that. But I do remember my mom having this. Matter of fact, for a while there, that's kind of what I did, is I would take notebooks and write them in, which I don't know whatever happened to mine. I think I gave it to Haley. But yeah, she's got all these loose recipes in the back. That's all her handwriting. This one is one I sent to her. Anyway, that stuff's priceless. Well, here we go. So I have two my husband calls them creepy Jennies. One's in the house and this one's outside, so we named it Forrest Gump, you know, Jenny. And then I have a real fern. And then a real whatever this is. And then my peppermint plant and a spearmint plant. Or maybe they're both peppermint. I think they're both mints. But this one was from my friend Jen when she moved to Vermont. Or New Hampshire. Vermont. She couldn't take it, so she gave it to me. So I'm trying to keep it alive. And then over here, this is the last fake plant I have out here, but the pot I wanted in, only a fake plant will fit in it. So it is what it is. And then I found this little viner to put in my new basket. Isn't it so cute? I need to sweep off my porch, but there you go. I love living by our forest and beautiful blue sky. I don't know about you, but I love the smell of magnolias. They're so amazing. Love them. And they usually come in time for Mother's Day. So anyway, that was my haul today. A little bit humid and raggedy outside. But thanks for joining me. I'm glad you were there. And bye for now.